FM. A new wave of radio listening in Sierra Leone. Stay tuned.
Hidajentadi Truth Radio. Radio Gonga kan katemedere etati tokbere jenai FM ko Gonga kan lutata.
Ndo poni kuya radio station oga nondiba odomi binde ona Truth Radio 103.9 FM nondiba Bena Manki.
Wolo True Radio Station ma 103.9 FM Tonyimia Aloma.
Antu so alense kan konkobi angi atela on Truth Radio kan 103.9 FM tatenye tamlopso.
All man say that you're not number one. All man say that you're not number one. We know they talk, now show we they show them.
Scare me, baby.
Education is a must, brother. If you learn, you go play you well. Take your book and pen, make you go to school. Cause this opportunity don't come now for you. No left and sister, so knowledge and truth and forefather spread.
Education are free.
But picking out the king for go school.
Education are free.
Say beside salon today, oh mama.
Education are free. Education are free.
Lamb making up a zebra retina. Say but that drop all your step, make things happen. And it's the way you there salon. Education not free. And it's the way you there salon. Education not free.
Say book sweet pass money and gold, not true. Make a talk that. And the lunch set sweet pass on me na bowl, na free. And you know go.
Yes indeed, book sweet pass, only gold, and book important. Good evening, Salon, and good evening to you who will listen to we. Now, so I will welcome you back to another exciting edition of the Truth Education Platform, where they come to you live on Truth FM on 103.9. Right now, we broadcasting out now in court inside Freetongue. And Fumble, you go see me so gets we live now with Facebook page, TikTok, and YouTube channel at Truth Media. With me, you host, Emmanuel Boa. Fumble, access to education is an important thing where every country they drive towards. And across the world, we see and celebrate International Education Day. At this night moment where different countries them and education bodies them, they reflect on the good work they do in the education sectors them, and also talk about the gaps them, the issues them where don't they emerge in the education sector, and for see way out for tackle them as people, as government, and as education institutions them, so that they go for drive the change where they want now in country and in various countries them. And for Salon in 2018, as we all know, on August 2018, this week government under the leadership of President Julius Maada Bio being launched and introduced the free quality school education program across the country as way for increase on the education strides we don't make the enrollment and for see every Pekin get access to education nationwide. Well, one for today talk about the access, the quality, and also we look at the other emerging developments and we don't come in the education sector, and most importantly, we look at the key players them in the education sector where they drive this policy, this initiative of the government go before, when are the teachers them, when are the education bodies them, like SLTU, the Sierra Leone Teachers Union, and other facilitators them, we don't they help for say we education day at the place where we all want them. And Fumble, for know more about this, we need the people, the right people for talk to. Yes, get for talk to the communication specialist from the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, where na Augustine Bami Anthony, na the talk man. I also get for talk to the Western Regional Secretary, where na Mr. Fode Kuyate, and the rest for help we for remote on the gains way we don't make, and also the gaps them where the now we education sector more on the free quality school education program where we government be introduced 2018. As always, Fambul, for be part of the conversation, I will kindly ask you for drop your message. Now we comment section on Facebook and YouTube channel, and also on we short code 239. I will read them and then reform to we guest and see how we go push the discussion go before. Famul, as always, educational speed, no time to waste. Make I take you through the latest news. Now the Truth Education Platform classroom headlines. The first one say, Saidu Nalu, one third-year BSc student from Jala University, they call on Papa government and good art organization them and save people for see way for help them make in safe in 2 year them. As in talk to Truth Media say, in left eye already blind since we be the JSS, and now we in a university year 3 na Jala University in right ICF don't begin forget problem as doctor then tell and say na retinal detachment. So if you know address them by March this year, it will go blind totally. So they call on government and good art organization them for support them, as they say they always say we don't go for go treat this condition here na Ghana, and Ghana then get the specialist them for treat them for making way for recover, and they call on government for help them with a sum of $7,500 as in say make we get the report.
It's Cammy, baby.
Education is a must, brother. If you learn, you go clear your way. Take your book and pen, make you go to school. Cause this opportunity don't come now for you. Left and sister, say knowledge and truth and forefathers spread.
Education are free.
But picking.
Wait is how many?
Well, I received like one, yeah.
Since junior secondary school, Saidu Nalu, one third-year BSc student from Jala University, don't they face big challenge with in left eye. Now, and they complain but in right eye. With the kind of bad condition we in day, doctor them from Connaught Hospital do advise say in for go na Ghana for proper treatment wey go cost them $7,000.
Well, I try for talk to the president, the first lady, chief minister, and other cabinet member, other staffs. The appeal what they appeal to now all are they in pain. They're like I not get no time because the left side will be fortunate say solution go there after Ogo Ghana. The fortunate is for that go there. But the right here where I dey see it, where I be watch on me notes then, go about me study, now I don't begin forget the same problem. So I dey seek out for help to Papa government, please. And the appeal for anybody so far in the governance of President Bio, I dey seek for help, sir. First lady, I dey seek for help, man. I need urgent medication. So go on and tell me and advise say if there be possibility, lab visit Ghana with immediate effect. And so because the retina don't hold on the same retina we hold the left eye, we don't go into darkness, we don't hold the right eye, we are able to see yourself a little way. So if I not rush up with her, say to that match, he say sometimes you go don't go blind.
With this kind of a challenge here,
side will still get hope say and go one day see within 2 years them fine one as in say himself one for contribute to Salo in development one after in studies. Saidu Nalo presently they face plenty challenge them more with in education as in say this condition here so don't force them for tap for go class and focus part in well body one.
They say the mention the money now $7,500. Lord do all the process. So our government and that now the money with everything, low budget, everything, the flight fee, everything for going cancer. Neither madam or anybody so far will look out there for help me, for get sympathy for me. But the money with everything will calculate at $7,500 for do everything, go and do the surgery. If their God stand by me and successfully return back to my country and be part of national development.
With urgent support from the government and good at people them, Saidu say and go be grateful for get insights back.
Fambul that na Saidu Nalu, a third-year students, BSc students na the university, Jala University to be precise. They call on Papa government and good arts people for make the help them. As you say, left eye we don't blind and right eye, and they affect them, and that's don't make you don't differ in course. You don't stop for the go for classes, and don't can all the way free tongue for sick support. As doctor then say, the only say we forget the medical treatment na Ghana, and they specialize in that aspect today, and it will need $7,500 for do them. And they call on government. They say it gets it want for give back to society. Get a lot of things them for bring come to society. Say, boy, if you don't get insight, it will be a very big challenge for them, and that's not in call. So, Fambul Sabi say we come to the big conversation for today. And now the Truth Education platform, we discuss about a lot of things them. We don't talk about the development way emerge, but again, we need for understand say we education get a drive and get a certain initiative and players them, partners them, with the drive them. And this one drive here na the free quality school education program. So get for can talk on them, and if you just join me, this na the Truth Education platform. We get live on Truth FM on 103.9 with me, Emmanuel Boa. So for discuss about this, the free quality school education program, where we government be introduced on August 20th, 2018. We get people in the studio we go help we for know how far we don't come as a nation, who we dey, whether government meets to in promises the way we make, what are the challenges where government encounter along the line, and the teachers them, the school picking them, and every other player in the education sector. I get the pleasure for host Augustine Bami Anthony, we are the communication specialist, in short, the talkman for the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education. Welcome to the show, Mr. Anthony.
Yes, Emmanuel, welcome. Plenty thank you. Yes, and I welcome you to education.
Yeah. I want to for the can present for you.
Yes, so Fambuluna do happy for the air today.
Yeah, that na Bami Anthony, na the talkman, na they talk for the education ministry, the basic education ministry, and I don't follow, I don't do well here. And also I get na the studio, Mr. Fode Kuyate, na in the Western Regional Secretary for the Sierra Leone Teachers Union. Welcome to the show, Mr. Kuyate.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm glad for host them, and the first time I was there, we talk about the new curriculum for the SSS level, and but maybe tell we say for just a recap and be talk say yes, the 5 stream, the 72 subjects them, we're not going for roll them all out, but for the SS1 students this year, then we'll start for the take classes, so up to 2028, where we don't fully operationalize the curriculum, then they would take exams. And I write, Mr. Bami?
You're right.
Yes. So I don't introduce them two gentlemen. Them for me, we can talk about the free quality school education program where we government be introduced. If I move for the part of this conversation, this is an important topic, and I will encourage you for send you message now with Facebook page, and also send on you that we short code 239. So, but before we come to the discussion, make we get this short video from the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, we na Conrad Saki, and we will come right back.
For the first time in our history, education became the single largest investment of the national budget and the clearest expression of our national consciousness. Today, the results of that decision are visible and measurable. The number of schools increased from 12,854 in 2023 to 13,400 in 2024. National enrollment rose by 5.7%, reaching 3.5 million learners. Retention rates now average 80%, with senior secondary school enrollment exceeding 100%, reflecting second chance access and re-entry. Gross completion rates have surpassed 90%. Inclusion has been prioritized as policy and as principle. Through partnerships with Education Above All of Qatar and UNFPA, government has reintegrated vulnerable and out-of-school children, especially adolescent girls, teenage mothers, and learners affected by poverty and crisis. Under his leadership, we have constructed wash facilities in 13 Western rural schools, renovated 750 primary schools nationwide, improved learning environments for 265,658 learners. Government continues to pay NPSC, Becker and WAS fees for all pupils in government and government-assisted schools, whilst tuition subsidies support special needs institutions. School feeding program now reaches over 800,000 children across all 15 districts, improving attendance, nutrition, and concentration. President Bio has always been clear. No education reform succeeds without teachers. This is why this administration has registered and verified 77,599 teachers nationwide, provided continuous professional development to 57,973 teachers, trained 14,500 primary teachers in foundational literacy and numeracy, reassessed 3,142 teachers for promotion, and recruited 2,000 new teachers to be placed on the payroll. Teaching is being professionalized. Dignity is being restored. Performance is being rewarded.
So, Fambul, that's now the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Conrad Saki, where they give you analysis of the improvements, them, the developments, them, and also the progress where the government will make from 2018 and up to date at the education sector at basic and senior secondary level. So, in fine, may we know, say, if we get free quality education, we need to track records. Now, in records, that's where we give, and we get people at the studio, we get for come analyze them for we and see how we they go forge ahead. But in all of this, you know, say where government cuts policies and if forget people and we therefore ensure say they work on them and ensure say government if for achieve in goal we don't set towards the policy. So and the key players them in all of these, not to government, but they go teach they picking them on now teachers them, and then teachers they play a key role now the teaching profession. So let we get the teachers their own perspective on the free quality school education program, and then we will get from the parents them as well.
I mean, we understand about the school system from the time of the president in 5 years, the first manifesto of it, we see they make the classroom colorful for teachers there. They make people that come on an NGO kind of teaching feed. And also nothing of that way. So that's so strain and struggle in the classrooms there. It's not easy. You see, every day subsidies way for big teachers there, the head teachers there, when they run the schools, forthcoming. Even last time, they only left one term. This year they expect for say for pay the 2 term, but it's not possible. They pay for 1 great term. So how the school system will run up? So we for me the free qualities education, not too much with whole water actually. Because they don't make whole water, where they solve the problems there as teachers there, so that the quality will whole water.
When they go through a lot as a teachers, more the P school, the P1, you know say for teach class 1, it's not easy. Then picking where they can come. Some they not get book, some people not get pencil. You know, as a teacher, what's I for some time I step in. I call the parents then for camp. Why the beginning not get pencil? Some parents they not able to afford. But if the government they supply the beginning at the school, pencil or books then the beginning they go learn. That's all we need to see again. So they affect a lot with the teachers then in class. Especially when in a class 1, in a P1 teachers then they go a lot. And the money it's too small. You know, we get families who get beginning. The money they can pay we not enough. As they buy one bag dress, the money don't do. So I just appeal to the government, let's see to read with the teachers then.
Well, definitely, maybe the free education, I would say yes. Maybe the children are having it, but the quality entailed into the education, I'm not really sure if it happen. Me and a teacher will get a lot of challenges when they get towards the government. You see, when you come now, the last time me and GD get issue at this school, like he come ask me, you subject to the teach, you sign a area, they will get for tell them everything. Now, how waiting are you when you lesson note? Sometimes even they plan on us for lesson note, but which be say the materials for law we teach, you know, even they just like I will tell you. So at the find we can find them very difficult as to how we even deliver to the beginning. If government don't introduce syllabus to the school, then they will provide learning materials for her. How you the teacher will for go teach? They prefer you to internet. And let me tell you this: some of those internet materials are things made by AIs and other bloggers. So sometimes we say they take a role, even yes, we can make our own way, but definitely get for affect them. We need materials, we need preferable materials so we're able to teach them picking.
Teachers actually, the major challenge we need to look at is the salary they take home. It's not up to what we are actually expecting, because we all have parents there. We get family they will take care of. We get picking there when they go to school. We get for pay transports and all the rest of it. If we get picking there who say they for pay for. So if we just get small amount of money as take home, at the end of the day, before you don't put house rent, you don't go pay electric bill, water rates. What's it go left now for making even pay in the transport? Somebody said there is medical. I don't know if it is 1,000 or 1 million or 2 millions for medical. I don't know. I have not checked all those things, but it is very small, which you cannot even think of. It is very small. You can't even think of that. This is what they call medical. Waiting governments be done they talk way at say if they do them, it will look nice. Whether they talk of salary harmonization. If they actually harmonize, whatever situation be, when you in a classroom, there are certain things somebody within a higher offices there, other things that they will then go get, you know, go get, but that take home your own qualification.
Well, Fambul, that's now the views them from teachers them across the country. They talk about the free quality school education program and the access. They talk about the enrollment. They talk about the school teaching and learning materials them. They talk about and also the welfare of teachers them. When one of the key one where they raise that's not the concern, and then see as the free quality education important with government count. It only help them. Yes, a good initiative. But in all of this, then are the teachers, they teach the picking them. But then picking them come on our homes. Then get them parents them. Get a mama, get a papa. Let we get from the Kumbra them. Get a video and make we get what's the perspective about the free quality school education program and what's the message to Papa government directly.
Well, me I get a 5 picking them where they all go school. But if I tell you say a government then try for people to the free direction education where they carry it, we feel a pinch When they go to the school, they feel the pinch because the teachers all the times money business. And even the interview like me other brother we can't for interview. A lot of money was spent, up to more than 1 million was spent for the one green bobo. You understand? School they break them. Still, if they say that they help, let them continue for help because the teachers when they go to school, them money, half money, and they say free education, and you don't reflect to women. We don't say again for this government because this government they try for good, but any government there for Canada, let them sorry for we the community, let them help we.
Hey, fine. Uleka is fine. Start something a day, they go on fine, some day, and not they go on fine. The other day they go government school. It's something a day, something a day they make a fine, some day they know they like that tablet, that's why they say they give them enough. They say they not the classes, who don't pick it, they not give them. But the other day they say they can give them closer, or make the take back from them. Yes, who want to go take go, let the take go. Because if I they help you, brother, who will not get they help you. Private class, one teacher then can take them private class. After school, they can go for class. They teach them, but when I assist they can't sit, so I not go about for that school class no more.
Last year, I get with Timon and Miguel picking. It and the school we go from 3 to from 5. Time for sit, they say a name knocker. So then they be more and me bad one. And then they our government they help with the comrade pa. Because people waiting at school a problem. And then in the issue. Where did our reach for seats? They say this in name knocker, and so go consider I do want say tomorrow I can go involve myself per bad. Yeah, this let them carry on with her. Because we like me a single parent. But I'm glad the way mother be okay, we say we not they pay fee. And indeed, me I not pay fee. Until this time. The only way more than me. Now the seat where the picking not able for seat last year.
The camp they don't tell me for 700,000. Book no day. Eating no day. Lodging place no day. So we not get that money there. One stop for go do the education because of money no day. No get fine job. So now that.
Like me, then there's a me picking someone saying they go school. He say because the teacher say forgive 5 loans. I say 5 loans for waiting. He say for the teacher. I say well me I go there. I say mama no go there. Then go beat me. But so I'm not saying the teacher they constrain. They get paid quick to how they want. Although not today this thing don't be, but now it don't work. It don't work. For sure, right now it works. Be how the big papa government. If they forget it, if they delay forget the teacher then pay. You let them give the teacher then pay. Then for realizing a teacher teach them for let them do outside and they so. You are na beg with the beg.
Well, Fambul, now we comrade and this, themselves don't say their own say about the free quality school education program. Some say then glad the way government count them. Some then say they need pay fees. So they say they give teacher the half couple na corner and they monitor them. And some also raise concerns say they picking for seats exam last year say name not come. So there plenty concerns them. But a huge number of them, including the teachers, and say the initiative, find way they count them. So we don't get from them. Get the pleasure for talk to 2 gentlemen at the studio. We now Mr. Bami Anthony from the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, and Mr. Kuyate Fode Kuyate, we are the Western Regional Secretary for SLTU. So I'll start off with you, Mr. Bami. You say government and they on top all thing. A government count policy, a government the count initiative. So this year we celebrate International Education Day, and with the team say the power of youth in co-creating education. And you are the top man for the education. What does this mean to we our education sector in Salone?
Oh, plenty thank you. I think this is a very good platform for make people understand how we celebrate International Day of Education and what even bring about the International Day of celebration. So sometimes on the 3rd of December 2018, the United Nations General Assembly meets and decide for declare the 24th of January every year as International Day of Education for a particular reason. They say the role where education they play in peace and development across the country in unmatched, because in almost every conflict resolution, now education now the key, the engagement, the discussions, the persuasions, and every other thing now education they play the role. So they decide to put that date aside for celebration across the world. So now the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education will get what we call Education Week. Education Week is a week-long program we can celebrate since 2010. Well, we did one in December by close of the year. But because we see they don't declare this day of International Day of Education celebration on January 24th, we decided for shift we own date to January 20 week. So anytime when at the 24th, the last day 24th, now they make we own last day of the 5-day celebration. So that's how they see the president, they go give speech and other dignitaries them. Sometimes the vice president, the chief minister, and every other the ministers of education, both they go speak to the team. This year we not celebrate as we Blandwam or they move to a regional headquarters town. Like this year, if we don't go Kenema, we not go as we plan, but we make sure say we go as a team, the MTHE and MBSSC communications team. We go engage the media in Kenema and make sure say we also air the speeches of the both ministers them on the especially IRN and other radio facilities them. We do quite a lot for make we ensure say we get a way of commemorating that they make it not pass by. So the theme this year now the power of youth in co-creating. Co-creating mean how they work with youth man for develop education. So that is exactly within the theme they talk about. So we try for point out some few things how we don't they work with youth man them. That is the young ones them for develop and promote education. A lot of areas. One of the things then where people need to know that even the very curriculum where we review, we don't expand the scope. We now we get Boku subjects then over 70 subjects then. Now because we put the youth at the center. Because we see say if we get small number of subjects, just traditional subjects no more. Person we sabi sing music, person we that draw is a bit draw, person we get other crafts like technology, innovation, and then we get space. So one of the very reasons we don't expand the scope exponentially now because we want for ensure say we bring the youth then to the fore. Not to just if you not pass mathematics and English, you not go survive. If you're able to survive, even if you know woodwork they do. We're able to survive if you know electronics and electrical devices you sabi. If you're able to survive if you know robots you sabi build or their innovations and this. So that one of the reasons and the way we expand and we work with the youth in that area. But I want to bring our attention to a few things. We want to talk about leadership. How they bring youth in leadership into leadership. Decision making are one of the elements that we will look for. If you look across Sierra Leone, you see there is a very formidable organization called Keys Parliament. Keys Parliament at a time where we began some heated conversation with the SLTU, Mr. Kuyata there, I don't know, where they say we left 7,450 candidates out where they don't write the exams, WASC exams. So the Keys Parliament take way to the Sierra Leone Parliament. They go report the matter. And the Parliament hear them. And they win the case.
Wow.
So that is how we also bring in the youth,
Leadership.
into leadership, into decision making. So if we are co-creating, we get quite a number of things that we are going to talk about on how we really bring them to co-creating education together. But at the moment, that is what I will say. So we'll get more conversations around the theme.
Yeah, so important for put them before, the young one them before, so then say going for work together and.
So now the youth then they at the table. nobody is represent. No, not to they will go make decision. Look at tell them. Now the youth are on the table, around the table, and we all make the decisions together because they clearly know everything they affects them and everything suits them. You can see how much we don't expand on technology. You understand about the use of tablets without teacher with the talk, so you didn't have school that parents. Because we won't forget the youth, they also get their own say. Now there is a tablet, there is an app. There is an app called There is an app called Widea, for example. Widea an app where the TSC make where now they monitor teacher attendance and PP's attendance. That app don't expose quite a lot of decision making. Don't inform quite a lot of decision making platforms them where the picking themselves can get the decision and say this teacher and they can't teach you because the app they help them for do that. So quite a lot of things and they don't do. We would involve the youth in today.
Okay, Mr. Bami Anthony, we will come talk on the aspects. I come to you, Mr. Kuyate. We they celebrate this their International Education Day. What are the reflection of this to the work of teacher them?
Thank you very much. As a union, we know about the International Week of Education, but as Bami don't say, and celebrating on a very low key, not like previous years. And as a union, we recognize the role of the ministry in promoting education in this country, even though there are challenges. Since 2018, we government come with the free quality education. As a union, we welcome them. Now I can at this studio, I come with newsletter. This newsletter then call it the teacher.
Wow.
We can produce them quarterly, at times twice a year, and I bring and come for the public and viewers then see and let them know see in 2018 where President Bio declared the free quality education as a union welcome them. And we even pay a courtesy call on His Excellency the President that very year after I don't declare the free quality education now you building in April. And if you see the picture now you go see an SLT meet President Bio.
Yes, yeah.
This is the executive, and before I left here, although this newsletter don't take some time, I will give one to Bami Anthony. I will give one to you.
Thank you.
There's a lot of information there for say we welcome the free quality education.
Yeah.
Because we believe say it is good for the nation. One, increase access to the schools. Two, reduce the burden of parents them, poor parents them, for them not pay tuition fee. Also, the equity in terms of the girl child. Today in Sierra Leone, we have more girl child attending school than the boy child. And that come about because of the free quality education. And in this paper, this newsletter, we also tell President Bio some of the challenges with the free quality education. Remember now in 2018, and some of them challenges, and some of them government to address them, but some of them government still go on, and this is 7 years now. For example, poor salaries and condition of service for teachers, and they still are a challenge. Of course, you don't listen to some of the teachers and now when they explain to the country. No teacher in Sierra Leone receives $100 a month. No teacher receives $100 a month. I think $100 is about 2,400 leones.
Wow.
Yes, 2,400. Exchange rate if you go to the Bank of Saloon. The principal and now says some principal they receive 3,000, 3,500 to 4,000 now. The records are there at the Teaching Service Commission. But apart from the principal, the general teacher body, no teacher no receive $100. And for us as a country, it's very, very sad. $100 when about 2,400. That's small money. But if teacher no get her, they get a family for take care of. So very serious. Then we tell President Bio at that time say non-approval of teachers and schools. Of course, we want to commend this government. Since the inception of the free quality education, there has been some approval of schools and teachers. I don't like comparing, but this government has done so well in education than the previous government. The previous government, I mean the previous APC government under President Nkrumah. Under President Nkrumah, the recruitment of teachers may be very, very difficult. The then minister, the late Mikhail Uba, till the commander office, it was a problem for them for recruit teachers at the field. Then the records are there. In fact, it was so pertinent in weeding out ghost teachers. A left for without ghost teachers stayed and government go out of office. And we want to commend this government. And the minister said they recruit 2,000 teachers this year. Although we need for recruit more teachers, but in terms of, then they try, because recruiting more teachers, you get for tell on the wage bill. Not to all the teachers, then at the government sectors, you have the nurses, you have the military, and not the rest of it. Then, of course, non-promotion reassessment of teachers. The reassessment of teachers still a stormy blow, but that's the responsibility of the Teaching Service Commission. When I say reassessment, now where the teacher they move every year, you see some difference in the salary. So that teacher, they just come on college, you know, will get the same salary the teacher for 10, 15 years. Now self, we tell this government, thank you, then say they try. Although the problem lies with the Minister of Finance. The piles are there, the teacher them for the assess. They did them beaucoup. Plenty there at the schools for the assessment of salaries.
So all these did at the teacher newsletter?
Yeah, they that they can't give now. And one thing I want to see now, for example, inadequate, we talk about president, we have to meet or tell about inadequate teaching and learning materials. That's still a challenge. Okay. And in the last negotiation, we will meet before go on strike. I think she won't stop me now. If I bring another question.
No, not a
you
question.
welcome.
Not a question. I'll be just one.
No problem.
About, will you cancel the issue?
Yes. What you want to talk about?
The international day, the reflection of.
Well, the International Day of Education, not even what I talk about. Then it for me. If they talk about International Day of Education, just like Obama don't talk, they don't celebrate on that large scale. Remember I said they get some radio talk, na Kenema, this, that. When you talk about the International Day of Education, you got to bring them down to your country, Sierra Leone. What has been the successes in education and what are the challenges? Now you talk so now. And then they will just briefly talk about the successes and challenges as a nation, Sierra Leone.
Okay.
For example, as I may say, this government has done well in terms of education. Let me take, for example, I say about access to school. Get more picking in our schools than previously in the last government.
Okay.
That is one big achievement. The enrollment is so great. There's overcrowding in the schools and all the rest of it. 2, government take up the responsibility of paying the tuition fees. We a good, because not all parents will pay the fees. Understand? Now I bring about the fees, school fee subsidies. Then another big success, now the external examinations. We want to go, then again they have to the quality. Because it get more picking another access to university. Now no more this year I will get challenges in the English language. 11% of them pass English language. And one of the requirements at university, if you don't get English language, you know they go there. So one big challenge we go for face as a nation, Lord, we ask why your coach at the course, so they pick the fail English language. Lord, find a solution. Is it that the people don't understand the question? Is it that we not get better English language teachers to teach them the English language? So that we put them here to rest, so that we get more picking access to university. So get for look at why the large number of Pekin and the fail English language. Then, in terms of looking at the international education week, as they rightly say, we look at the free quality education, understand the condition of service for teachers. And the very key, no nation can rise above the caliber of its teachers. So we careful look, for example, learn new subject, the new curriculum. When we want to encourage ministry, let them encourage the teacher training colleges or the universities. Let them begin for train teachers on their new subject then.
Okay.
As a subject, robotic and other, computer science. We want to get teachers who teach computer science in the schools. Then, under this same week here, we want for government for introduce this technology in the next 3 years. We want that Pekin, by the time they don't primary school or JSS, if we for play with computer like we play with also. But the teacher don't get access to computer. He never get play with computer. He never get the knowledge about computer science. I go train the Pekin there. So what for the look at that one there also. Then I don't talk about some of the successes there. I see this government they try. But let's look at the challenges. The challenges are there. The overcrowded classroom. You go to some schools there, the Pekin them beaucoup there. So then at 70, especially in the big towns and cities, overcrowded classroom. How are we going to control those children in those classrooms? Understand that now a challenge. 2, of course, say we go on strike for school fees subsidies. And again, we tell government thank you that I understand so I don't begin pay this. Although the second time I don't begin pay first time school fees subsidies. But no, sometimes Bamigo can't tell you at which extent they don't go for pay because still they get complaints from the schools that for first time this academic year some schools and still don't get it. But we want to encourage them for letting them pay on time and what they call that's a challenge. Then another challenge, understanding, we don't tell the last day we meet the government, we meet the Minister of Education on the 19th January, this very month. We tell them we want to start negotiations for better pay and condition of service for teachers. So the minister said the whole word. I think say go present to His Excellency the President. Lord see how then teacher go get better pay and condition of service for teachers. The one for schools them, let them improve in terms of sanitation, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of the furniture of the schools. If we have some schools then still get challenged with furniture. Then for primary schools, we still advocate how can government in the 21st century pay 10 million per child for a whole term. That 10 million they give Pekin lunch if you know you do for them. Some parents they give them Pekin lunch, so then 50 loans for the wouldn't they put it in what them call. But so we want for them look at the primary school subsidies. But they can say the primary school in beaucoup. It will be very, very difficult for them. Understand? And all the rest of it is the bank and the finance. But as you say, the challenges are there. And I just want to talk on the last one before give back to Bami for some time address on the talk. Now the Teaching Service Commission. The Teaching Service Commission may not establish them in 2011, but it became operational when President Bio 2018 we come. I do begin see the Teaching Service Commission. The present Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Naina me the chairman of that commission. Before them, we get Stella Beckley. Understand? Government want for common government because they give the resources and they try. For example, then talk about training of teachers on foundational learning, and a very big achievement because World Bank and other experts in education in Canada, this country, they found out say we Pekin and enable read and write. Most of them enable read and write. If you go to a class for Pekin, they ask them for read small thing, enable reader, and a foundational learning. They don't train teachers on that. They don't produce books on that. Textbooks, and a very, very big thing. Understanding? If you see Pekin in a JSS1, for every newspaper, it's difficult. So, but because of the foundation of it, so all things they do one for common government for giving the support to the Teaching Service Commission for letting them do it. But they ask for more. But I won't stop so far. something after Bami don't respond, Mr. will come back again. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. We highlight the successes and also the challenges them way the ministry and the Teaching Service Commission, the Sierra Leone Teachers Union, and the teachers they entirely they face. So now for the Kuyate be the talk from the Sierra Leone Teachers Union. He said they commend the government for the changes they made, the developments they don't come. Since 2018 up to date, as they say they don't do well, but the challenges then still there. But before they come to Bami, the talkman from the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, I will take this short video of the Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallo, where be give some message to the 42 delegation from Germany, where then become for come look at the various projects across the country, and we'll come back to the conversation.
We have been in power since 7 years now, and when we came in the first term of our office, we decided to focus essentially on the social sectors, meaning advertising, education, health, women empowerment, and governance reforms. And we took 22% of our money to put it in education, good quality education. Today we are very pleased with the results. That over the last couple of years we have been able to add about 1.7 million kids, over 1.2 million kids to the education system. We have been able to increase girls' enrollment in school, keeping them in school. Today, if you go to university graduations, I just came from one over the weekend. Now you have 56% of girls graduating from university than boys. In secondary school, you have more girls today than boys. And we continue to prioritize that.
So that's now the Vice President, Dr. Julde Jallo, will be the address the 42 man delegation from Germany. As they say, we don't get massive enrollment now various schools then prioritize education and also ensure they become more inclusive. Women them they and 56% of girls them they graduate and women they graduate from university, and then they will continue for prioritized education as in say. So I come to you, Bami. You don't get from the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Conrad Saki, and also we Vice President waiting don't say, and the preamble way we honorable Mr. Fode Kuyate SFD I don't make towards the newsletter, the teacher where they don't pull out and recognize when I work. We understand yes, government be allocate 22% of the national budget to education. And a day the free quality education starts. How government they go about for disburse this money and ensure say it meets the rights for people in the classroom?
All right, plenty thank you. But first of all, listeners and viewers, I want from Okuna say this. I don't receive it from Mr. Kuyate, my own newsletter. If you promise me and you don't give me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mr. Kuyate, from where we small na this country, we know say that the voice of the SLTU. Where Mr. Kuyate get a commendation on any topic, the teachers take it very seriously. And I'm so happy that in the midst of the challenges of the free quality school education program, laying voice on the fact that in the midst of the challenges, yes, there are a lot of progress is made. And this is a very great gesture for the people of Sierra Leone. It talked quite a lot about the successes at the camp day, at the camp to the 21% or 22%. But I want for also, let's say, nobody no go blow your horn with yourself.
Yeah.
So I want to add to what Mr. Koya to say. Payment of school subsidy, payment of examination fees, payment of quite a lot of other things that they do. Yeah, including the exercise books, the textbooks, the teachers, the school feeding program. All this money we are the call now huge billions in old loans and huge millions in the new loans. All they come out from the 22% where we dey talk about where government dey allocate to the free quality school education program. So make I explain. The allocation of 22% or 21%, as the case may be, to education.
Yeah.
Now, a recurrent budgetary activity. Now they pay all lecturers in this country that money. So that money is not just for basic education. Now the education sector, all lecturers in this country, the money they come out from that 22% every month will they pay them. All school subsidy, what they pay, the billions. The other tell they pay up to 80-something billion for school subsidy. All school subsidies where government they pay, they come out from that 22% or 21%. Everything but school feeding program, they come out. A school feeding program very expensive. You know, say we don't expand that to 15 districts, and now we cater for over 800,000 picking them for feeding on a daily basis. So all that money they come out from that 22%. All examination fees, NPSC, BECE, and WAS, they come out from that 21%. So virtually every other thing way for run education, they come up from the 21%. But let me tell you this. If teacher salary don't increase 3 times in 5-7 years, no matter how small is an increment, means say that 21% they expand. For example, may I give you small mathematics. If you be they use 300 million every month for pay teacher, and you don't add more teachers, that is if not being 36,000 teachers you beget, or 34,000 teachers you beget, let's use 34,000 teachers you beget, then you don't add 4,000-5,000 teachers to that 34, and you still maintain 21% of your budget. That means say the money it expand, because for the 34,000 teachers today, for example, now 3 million they use, 300 million they use. But because you don't make a 37,000 teachers, you know you use 300 million again, and now they go up. So it means say certain area then they will get for struggle small, because at the same budget they use for solve other problems in the same education sector. So that's what the challenges and they. So most of the challenges where Mr. Kuyata raised in the free quality school education program, these are challenges and way now in the implementation of this free quality school education program, the successes of this free quality school education program implementation, now they don't bring the challenges. So people get to understand, not a thing will be done day before they introduce the free quality school education program. Yeah, there are some, but most of the one they will talk now where the free quality school education program they continue. For example, overcrowding. Today we get 1.9 million people in a school by 2018. So now as we speak, we get 3.5 million people in a school. Means say that class will be take 40 people now 80 people in the day. So not to say the class be flop, now because of the free quality school education program, the class don't flop. So they don't create a own challenge, not just for pain for them, they don't create challenge of sitting accommodation. Yeah. But it not tap it. It also don't create challenge for more teachers. Yeah. Because you don't need one teacher for teach 80 people in them. You need to get 2 or more teachers and for handle that class now. So what did happen? They create problem for sitting accommodation where government is spend money for build more classrooms. Now so government they begin to think, if I open the classroom them, that means say if I divide the class then into 2, for example SS1A, SS1B, now 2 teachers they are going to forget because one teacher need teach into that 2 classroom then they are at the same time. So that means I add 1 more teacher to that class, that SS1, we don't boku, but not just add the teacher, I get for pay that teacher day, but I they build the classroom and furniture. So you see how the expenditure they rise just for solve one problem. So that make you see say the free quality education program get boku challenges. Because trade, if now a small number you get, you can cater for them easily. For example, Mr. Kuyate know to the talk, because we know say the subsidy, the initial agreement to get with them is small, especially the primary school. We begin to cry to donors for made support with, because government knows say small. they begin support to a free education project called the performance-based financing. But that performance-based financing, what we do, in Boku pass the school subsidy. But we don't stop the school subsidy because the school they get performance-based financing. We know so the two can go together where they add the money. But that project go about 2-3 years, but it don't close.
Yeah.
You know, so these are the challenges so they talk about say, not to say that the free quality school education from the initial point of view. But now we don't start her. I want to make for example, you want to get lights now use. You say the lights no day. Then you go buy generator. That time they gladly because you don't buy generator. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you light that you enjoy. But there will come a time your pocket they begin slow. Why? Because you get for the buy fuel every day. For buy that. So the generator will be they enjoy it ready. It don't begin to bet you small. But the side they go, the generator they pour. Or something you need maintenance. Something that money we get, not just 5,000. That 5,000 you get for membership, you can get for go school, you get for pay in lunch, you get for pay transport from where you go, you still get for take care of yourself for go camp. You get for begin compare. That part of taking care of my family or buy oil and go maintenance the generator, what you for do. As they begin to okay, they manage generators more they go. That oil will not do that generator, they make generator knack. So that you don't get problem for go make the generator. Then, but the same problem for take care of a picking continue for day. So now, so this free quality education program day. You go to solve one problem, let's see other problem coming. Mr. Kuyate not go talk this, but me I talk. Now, Mr. Kuyate the teacher them, they know say now we they check every Becker result of that picking there where they go sit worse. If you not pass Becker, they sit worse. Now, so the rules say that is the policy of the government. Not to me. Ministry of Education gets a policy, an act, the Basic Education Act of 2023. It says if you not pass Becker, you need to worse. So when they ask the principal all for submit the candidates, they name them for the various school name. You know what's happening? When they submit the list, when we verify, they will tell them we give them a number of 219,000 candidates. So now we go upload na the WIAC portal as CAT1 as a way of registering the intention for me to picking the rights.
Okay.
Then they go upload. But we get with verification team. We don't upload on WIAC, they send the verification list to we. All one will not upload, they send it to we for more verify. If they picking the way we approve and say we don't clear, now they go upload. When they go upload, when they can verify, we notice say 74,000 plus picking the way they go upload na fake.
290,000
from the 219,000. 74,000 now different name that they go put. We not be there at the list. Guess what? Now that will be not allowed to go through. Now make could be they get 40,000 absentees. You notice that they know so?
Yeah.
Would they get 40,000 absentees now the exam? Well, I can tell you the implication of that 40,000 absentees per year. Government they pay all for that money because WIAC don't prepare question papers for them and answer sheet. WIAC no one know if they can or not. Now you not be don't see the picking the dinner class. As now those submitter will not prepare for them. Government they pay. So if it might multiply 700,000 at least by 40,000 picking, they will not take the exam. It's in billions. But government they pay that money there and teachers are still waiting there for salaries. For salary. So he said the team get boku check. He get boku boss. So now so this education business not a smooth ride. If anybody tell you say, but we don't Cambo, they say that they make free education, they make this, but where you they in English in political science, we say they build the ship on the IC. Ship they build an outforce, then they build an IC. Because if you don't see the water they go inside, now out the build. So there are certain times that way you they go inside, now you didn't know say now so if things are correct, things are going to be fine. Okay. But there are a lot of things where now a concerted effort. The parents themselves, some of the parents they know the support, they know the help. Some of the parents them, for example, may I just come to the parent they wait up. Some parents they even follow up on the picking, but some parents they not care. Some parents they left picking, they go school, they not give them 50 million for buy food. They don't even feed them at house. Let the pikin them go school. How you want me that pikin they pay attention? That pikin are you born now in the first instance. Government, yes, they provide security, they provide the facilities where available, the social amenities, but the first responsibility is you, the parents. Some parents do not worry about the picking them. They don't even check on the picking them. They don't feed them when they go to school. That is also a problem. We solved a problem just last week of a young man who put for Albert Academy, maybe the social media. And they addressed this for the social media viewers then. We probably not get the opportunity for know the feedback what you don't do. A seat, they get aggregate 18. But if we want to go Albert Academy, now they're in first choice. So neighbor go tell and say, Albert Academy, the day we are going to forget 5 million before they take you picking. So it's scared. You know, ever approach the Albert Academy for know whether they go take him picking or not.
Because of the information.
Yeah, so he assumes say I not get money, I get money, say now 1 million I go pay. And I will pass that one day. So he tell the pikin say, well, may not go school again, may they sit down. So they begin sell cool. A very good journalist where they do new things that the AYV as well. He go see this bubble. The parents, the neighbor then go report to AYV say, this bubble not they go school. With this is brilliant, with the Sierra and they go school. So the information reach me, I forward on to my leadership. Leadership take action. Then take that body, go to get for friend school for. Unfortunately, the Albert Academy take her. But with the information we go now the social media was, the Bobo go find results so they get aggregate 18. This free education business here, they say if for pay 5 million, they not take her.
They say Albert Academy, the
yes.
benchmark now 16.
So now make sure say I go on the media to the AYV person, tell and say the first instance, the young man not get Albert Academy mark. Yes, there was a time where Albert Academy expand the intake to 19. That means say it be at the bracket now if you be show up. But it not show up. But in the first state, the 16 where Albert Academy do it, you not get her. Okay. Whatever they expand, they progress. Yes. You know, if something don't take 16, the number still they need more. They take 17, but they still more. They go 18, they still get space. They say okay, more go 19. But within that process, the young man not follow up. But the social media comment, we go say, but the free education is a better thing. People all get 18, they not take and money business what they put before they. So that time, not to the free education problem and the parents. The parents giving. So maybe they all go sell cool. So there are times even the parents themselves get the role for play. Let me on the day of the proclamation by President Bill 2018, he said now this government they do, but the parents get a crucial role for play. And the parents for make sure they feed him picking, address him picking well, a monitor him picking. Some parents ever monitor the picking.
Okay.
So this is not a concerted effort.
Okay, Bami, you don't talk a lot about the budget. Say that we get the fund through the recurrent budget, and through this recurrent budget, now they pay teachers, lecturers, and salary. You talk about school subsidies, the national and school feeding program, the funding of NPSC exams, the Beke and the WAS. And you talk about the challenge. Say one of the one of them make new developments, success they challenge the BNM. Una close this gap, another gap they open. So I come to you, Mr. Fode Kuyate. In all of this, the Sierra Leone teachers, they play a key role in the development of education in this country. How involved una be they in all of these policy formulation and also to this state here, whether una take part or una just get directives from the ministry, then una act?
Thank you very much. Bamido explained about the 21% going to education. When President Bio came, then can increase to 21%. Where we set the areas SL2 being gladly say, well, this government can put serious money for education. There is this video talk says some people they can get the teaching profession go for be an envy. Some man go left as journalists, he go begin teach. Understand? Some man go left other profession, he go teach.
NGO.
Because me the fee that 21% get for cater adequately for the teacher. But it not can be so. Look the way they don't expand the 21%. Understand? And the teacher them the fee with this free quality education, government can make the education lucrative. Sometimes a teacher with the lowest qualification and the teacher certificate, the TC, whom they expect at that time 2018 in take home pay will be then 3,000, 3 million only ones. The least qualified teacher. With direct today, that money not teacher no they get. So the 21% was a disappointment to the teaching profession who colleagues there. Because up to now, understanding, they don't mean the fee then lecturers, because previously the lecturers them and these very colleges and universities they pay them out of the fees that they take for them call.
Okay.
But later on, they say begin get problem at the university and colleges there. With all the years, first time they strike. Now government say, and they took up that responsibility. They put up at the 21%. But me, they have not allowed the like to testify. And now they bring a huge trunk, big load on the 21%. Understand? So as far as we concerned, if you talk about free quality education, who gives the quality of the education? It's the teachers.
Yeah.
So what they get her?
Okay.
Now I make this year we don't tell the ministers we want to go on negotiations. Well, let me come to one very important sector before something we get for community. I get for this program. We want to tell government they don't form what we call the Wages and Compensation Commission. That Wages and Compensation Commission now for harmonize the salaries of all public sector workers, so that if somebody in our government work in place, it will receive 30,000 leons a month. We get some will receive 70,000 leons. All leons are 70 million. Some parastatal, some commission workers they give them money then.
Okay.
But government harmonize the salaries of the public sector workers, including teachers. Then go reduce their salary then government go save a lot of money. With that money then go say, well, the teacher they already receive, so teacher they receive 1,000 or 1,500. Then go be add up to them. Then they call harmonization. So they say so the salary disparity then go bridge the gap. Understanding bridge the gap so that the teacher they say the salary they go up.
Yes.
So for we, this 21% now a disappointment to teachers of this country, because already here in their conditions of service. Understand? And the 21%, some of it they there is a lot of wastages there. Because some of them money they use for rehabilitation schools, they substandard schools, they give substandard furniture, so the contractor they do their work and they do poor work. All these are 21%.
Okay.
Understand? So for we the 21%, I don't know, but it is not reflective on the teaching profession, on teachers of this country. Understand? It talk about even the 21% for rehabilitate schools, build new schools. If you go to some of schools, then some the walls don't begin crack. Because some of them 21% they give for projects and for build furniture, then some furniture they can go to some schools. Sometimes 1 grade they take no more now, all done damage. So if you ask that kind of questions then about the 21%, how we as SHU see them, understand, we'll be seeing differently. But when you look at the 21%, with all things by me don't see, understand, this teacher, the teacher, understanding, there has been no better, and even though government don't improve the salaries of teacher 2-3 times, but not to significant improvement we could change the life of a teacher. A teacher will begin to get two picking of one school. You will find that difficult. Now it makes some teacher there, so they even left the classroom.
Okay.
Because we not get that expectation.
You say the expansion of the budget gets ripple effects on teachers there.
Yes, exactly.
That's what they say. So I come to you, Bami, beyond the enrollment in schools, the access to education, what you go be the specific data where you go provide, where you go prove say the ministry ensures say quality day.
All right, plenty thank you. At the candy, I want to make small clarification. My job for clarify.
Okay.
Mr. Kuyate makes some few things where now so some people also they imagine, but that's not really not the correct thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The salary of teachers, the salary of lecturers, the payment of school subsidy, the payment of examination fees, as they say, they inside the 21%. However, the rehabilitation of schools, the construction of schools, the provision of furniture, not the part of the 21%.
Okay.
This we rely on donor support and projects. Now make you see the free education projects don't rehabilitate over 750 primary schools across the country. Don't provide over 13 wash facilities in just the western rural part of Sierra Leone. We don't train over 22,000 teachers. This is not a part of the 21%. This is not the donor support. If that one they be there, the 21%, it's not a problem. Because this is not capital intensive projects.
Okay.
So they're not the part of the 21%. The 21% mainly now recurrent budget. Recurrent means the things that will happen every year. Teacher salary they pay every year.
Every month, every year.
School subsidy every year. School feeding every year. Examination fees every year. So now they make the 21% largely. So then school level they build so the rehabilitation of 100 junior secondary schools, Nigerian will go do the commission by the president. Now donor support. Yeah. Then ECD classroom they build over 57 of them now across Sierra Leone. Now donor support.
What is the National School Feeding Program?
The National School Feeding Program is basically from the 21%. Now make
entirely?
The entire, yes, now government they take over 90% plus of the school feeding. That make it really, really expensive. If anybody, you're not going to know until you really be part of government. If you see the budget of 1 year school feeding program, you the Allah. Because you are feeding over 800,000 picking them per day, every day.
I began an interview with Minister Conrad Saki, na Binti, Karine district, who said the delegation from Germany come, and na the BMZ, the German government, and they found the initiative, the school feeding in our community. They target 115 schools, and at 25,000 picking them, they feed tuna projecting. So I guess you say 99%.
Yes, so make I tell you something. We get partners that we support you very well, but they don't close like the JAM. JAM, they take care of around the northern part. CRS also they do so very well. Yeah. But if you hear about WFP, you hear about Plan International, these are local partners where they feed the picking, when the government they pay.
Okay.
You all understand that one day. Now government they pay them. When they don't feed for example 1 year, they give the invoice to government saying that this was spent for picking for this year. Now government they pay from the consolidated fund. So I said until you didn't hear day. This why they talk probably, but Kuma not even understand that. They say now Plan International they feed the picking Yes, they are doing it, but on behalf of government. When they done they produce the invoice. They send out to government. Government pay, refund the money. Then they begin another phase. So now government is taking care of that.
Okay.
Right? However, when they get support from certain governments them across the world. The People's Republic of China can give you rest. Like as they speak now, they give you over 20,000 metrics, 20,000 bags of rice. Then give you that one day. India can support you, yes, but mostly in a rest can come. Yeah. So ECOWAS Commission can give you yes, 110. So now that yes, we back in use now. With the subsidize, with the tell and say until I can buy rice, when I buy beans, when I buy oil, when I buy this, we go to give the rest. That rest money we na pull and day. So we go to give the rest, but the rest the other thing that we can pay for her. So that is to tell you for I give the details for what people understand in a government really do school feeding program.
Okay, Bami, you don't make mention of that. You also be talk about the performance-based financing where we don't close, but government can get support from other countries for see how they operationalize them projects them. So I come to you, Mr. Kuyate. The topic of discussion now subsidies and the welfare of teachers them. What's now the top three resolved issue where we still get with the ministry where they not address up to now?
Good question. Number one, unresolved issue where governments don't try for address now the first term school fee subsidies. Now they're on second term for this academic year.
Okay.
The first time school fee subsidy, as I say, they don't begin doing by phases. Because we go to the minister on the 19th, understand? Now, then they tell me. But we still monitor the payment. We don't want the second time done again and don't clear that first time school fee subsidies.
Okay.
So they try for monitor. Then I want unresolved issue. Another unresolved issue. Na the provision of teaching and learning materials at the schools. We government been not committing itself. For the past 3 years, and the back now other youth challenge, government has still not been able to supply teaching and learning materials in schools.
Okay.
Lot talk about the basic one themselves for the government not do. Lot forget about the textbooks. For example, register. Chalk. Then simple thing then they. Now, because government may don't promise it, they go give then thing in the record of work, then small, not still teaching and learning material. Another unresolved issue we with the battle with government the reassessment of teachers by the Teaching Service Commission. We get a lot of teachers there where they not reassess their salaries. We can file and pack na the Teaching Service Commission for them to be reassessed. Let them put them at the correct scale. The what they do last year up to now they not pay them. They promised for pay them this last November. They not still get it. And government, the process is very slow because now huge number of teachers them for reassess. Every year they reassess a small number.
Okay.
Then they back in a big challenge with the face with them. Then we talk about another unresolved issue. We get problems with promotion of teachers. You know, promotion they basically are the answer of the Teaching Service Commission.
Yeah.
But some heads of schools, some proprietors, some education secretaries, understand, and they get issue with the promotion of teachers, understand, for be senior teacher because they get criteria. So they don't take 3 years at the school for making senior teacher and not the student. All them things they do, the teacher they come into it and they get problem with them things. These are basically some of the key. But one other one who want for bring this year, understand, now the condition of service for teachers.
Okay.
The salary is still low, and based on the present cost of living, understanding, we want for negotiate with government. Now look again, go to the drawing board for them to increase the salaries of teachers.
So how far will you go with the 45% increase? In
the 45% don't close now in the period of 3 years. Understanding, it don't done. Government may don't pay them money, then they don't done. Understand? I think done last year. Understand? In January last year. In 3 years. I think 3 years don't done.
Okay.
Because I'm spanner for 3 year period. 50%, 45%. In don't done. Understanding? What? We collective agreement we sign with government. We could say after every 3 years we could start another negotiations.
Okay.
So because of that they don't do, we feel say we have for rights to, we don't write to government, we don't meet the minister, and the minister say we go bring a kind of cabinet. Let's see. Because the teachers their salary, as I say, they only receive $100 every month. Look by me now, you work for ministry. I don't know I'm going to passion our business.
Yeah.
But I believe they get more than $100 per month.
Yeah, so Bami
Sorry
Bami self laugh. Bami, looking at what you self don't say about the budget, the 21% we talk about, and also the challenge the women they face, and as well the way Mr. Kuyate don't outline all the things. How far the ministry they go for ensure say we wanna address the expansion issue. Say the budget they expand. The money they but get for attend to different things. How far the ministry they go for negotiate with the SLTU and teachers them for see that meet to their demands them.
Okay, so in the wisdom of the Vice President, Honorable Dr. Mohammed Churu Jallo of this country,
yeah,
he be asked the SLTU for sit down with we MBSSC, and of course the representative from the Ministry of Finance for prioritize, because after we discussion, the Honorable Vice President self knows that the issues are many, right? It's a matter of prioritize the issues then and see which one they can put first, second, and third. So if you see say government not the supply of recent time, government not the supply registers, jobs, not school, means say government don't pay attention to the production and distribution of foundational learning materials.
Okay.
Government don't procure literacy and numeracy materials for P1, P2, and P3.
I don't know. World Bank.
Yeah, so this is how they manage the resources.
Because remember, I talk say some of 21%.
So this that now they talk. So that money they we for not take and say, okay, you know what? Make we go supply teaching learning materials. But we say, okay, yeah, this is also teaching learning materials, but more prioritize them to foundational learning. You understand, eh? So the textbooks they can buy some of the times, and most of the times, with the solicit support from outside, the help we will buy textbooks. So if we get a project, we come in, and money they would get constraints, we get learning poverty in the foundational learning, and we should say in an emergency project, now they will send the money for the moment. But well, notwithstanding, as we speak right now, and you know that one day, we don't complete the SSS curriculum, the learning materials. That is the very books they're waiting for use.
Okay.
And now we're at the stage of procuring for make the prints them. So that process, because that huge number we talk about. So that is where we are, but now gradual.
For the SS level, as you
from
say.
GSS and SS.
GSS and SS.
Yes. So that is also on course. Until we really complete, they will call the SLTUC. They will couple do together. I don't know. Now we're going to distribution. So, but that they take time because now huge resources we talk about. So now in phases. That is what Mr. Koyate also understand. Say now in phases. However, maybe Mr. Koyate they help we. Maybe they help we for make them teacher, their principal. Where they put name at their list. Where they can go school at all. They go put, so for example, 74,000 names. I want to do this mathematics. May I show you something?
Yeah, Mr. Bami, I agree with you. I just addressed that meeting with the minister. In connection, talk about and I want let Bami know say at a meeting on the 19th of January, understand they don't bring and come back. Understanding the principals then they may get a National President's Day and the National Secretary General. They be very genuine with government.
Clear.
See, then they apologize on behalf of their colleagues.
Yes.
Yes, it is on record.
On that matter.
On that matter, you get very few principals. They don't depend on there at all. They're not on corruption, but some substantial percentage of them they don't do the right thing.
So it's not the mechanism I don't put.
They don't tell the minister say at that meeting. But I mean, no mean did it. I feel that way no did it. But in that meeting, they don't tell the principal, the ministry say. Then they go talk to their colleagues there. Anyone, after they don't talk to them, this thing done, then find them wanting, then they help the ministry. Any punishment, any punitive measures ministry take on them, then go support them. They support them. And that is coming from the national president of CPSS. So they don't support their colleagues at all.
Thank you.
And for the SLT help also.
So now till they recognize it affects the ministry.
It affects
the ministry for pay.
Let talk about 74,000. Yeah. Then one day became for exist. And if they don't take they pay for the money then they. Now use some.
It's in a billion.
That's 51 billion.
51 billion.
And
then became for surface because what you do, you know, how can it be dishonest to the country? So we self assess to you, we feel embarrassed. Understand? So are they with her? We deal with ministry. We go for talk to the principal them. We go for talk to them. Say if they not stop, anyone and find one thing, SLT will not be by our side. Understand? And CPSS also will not be on their side because the national president, national secretary general, they say they don't go to mechanism go for put in place. So they appeal. Understand it and stop the thing because here out to get a problem. Why is Ghana not having the problem? Why is Nigeria not having the problem? Why is Liberia not having the problem? What is wrong with it? Gambia?
Because now government they pay.
So you see, because our government they pay the school fees. So that is it. So I support the ministry.
Mr. Kuyate, I'm so happy. Frankly speaking, Abu Ame talk. So, Ms. Kilwook, I tell God, thank you for that. I be really want me you get a voice on that. Because now a very important thing where your voice they go very far and people get for really listen to you. If we not arrange this, government is going to pay for 51 billion. I mean, they pay 51 billion for people that will not get for show up in the classroom. Because now absentees they will get for get in the class.
And the danger behind it, some of the principals, well, as I said, we have good principals. Some of them, when they do the even from last year, with the finances, some principals they don't do well. Then they pull Jenny picking a name. Then when they're supposed to see the exams, they replace them with another picking where in name not the for let's see the exams. And so as a result, when time is for proceed, so picking the same name, one pyramid is okay, additional. The same picking name no car. We supposed for car.
And the Ministry of Education they blame.
Then they blame Ministry of Education. At times we go for place some of the principals then by doing the wrong thing. This profession for being a principal now integrity. You got for fight for your name, your integrity, you name your family name, you got for protector. And not to be involved in some of them things. Not pull Jenny picking, put other picking because perhaps that picking don't can give money. As I say, I'm not there for castigate the principal there, but this is the reality to get some bad principle there when they do them thing as well as to get some good principle. And I immediate example of them good principle then for the clean the education system so that we picking them when I Jenny picking them where they're supposed to see the exam, they see the exams.
Okay, let me take these messages from the Facebook comment section and waiting people they don't they say so far. When they come to looking forward, what are the systems that we need for put robust system them, what they put for ensure say we address the issues them. When they come to that, we conclude. What I get from this one, Dumbia say, I really feel the pain for teachers. They are the ones who deserve the highest quality, cars, best salaries. And also another one from Breezy, very disappointing, and we all should realize that we went through the teachers before we became what we've become, or something like that. The other part is the increment of salary of teachers should be done. They deserve better than some people that are handling salaries to government, to governance. Okay, say something else where I know we read. Okay, so that this they don't say. Yes, but me don't say we get 21% from the national budget where government they give to education, but not only to the free quality education. It also from they pay and lecturers them. They fund the NPFC exams and the other public exams them. So but me from una own viewpoint, what do you think say now the systems and way government need for set for also address not only the issue of examination malpractice, but also teachers them way they increase the number of students when they not even get CAS, they not get continuous assessment scores them, and they put under the system and government get for go extra mile because a government responsibility for pay for picking them way because they already promised. What are the systems that they put in place so that now when I say we match up on our education system to other countries then?
Okay, so it's a concerted effort. As a ministry, we get very strong and a very rigid procedure for without people we not to eligible candidates for the exams. We just don't do that, for example. And we won't forget the compliance from our teachers. We won't forget compliance from the parents. Make we get this done. I know say it go difficult if some people name not come and they not write the exam. But you also go agree with me say last year we get quite a number of issues about somebody they at 45, 50 years they go write OAS exam. Where you not go SS1, you not go SS2, you not go SS3, you just come write the exams. I will be get that number and they boku inside free tongue and outside free tongue. What thing they happen? They bring what you call malpractice into the examination. Or Now they can go dress, they wear the school uniform, now the back of the toilet. They work at the back of the toilet. Nobody see them. Then they go inside the hall for write the exams. These people, they are no one they study.
Okay.
The only thing they rely on now for can go the textbook, can go the phone, where they see they go write the exams. That Pekin, we don't go SS1, SS2, SS3. They sit down at that classroom. We don't study all net. They watch that big man, that big woman. They pull the textbook. They pull in phone. They copy. What they do? What they happen? They kill that Pekin in zeal for land book. They grow up for no say the country not straight. So that very point now they will begin missing. Now make with the really first say then here for stop. Yeah, we know say if get financial implication, but morally as well, good. Good for foundation. The Pekin they watch that in the thing way inimical, thing way not for happen. They say are common where they happen in classrooms. We are going to step up with situations, but the people and parents the back get the role for play. I don't want to talk about teacher salary. But also I want to say Mr. Kuyate gets me. You don't talk and tend the tier for safety, I go say. Teacher salary for me and for any other person they listen na priority. Me na a teacher family I come out, my mama, my papa, my sister them, after they speak, my big sister, na teacher. Me na been teacher for 10 years. Mr. Kuyate know my name there and register. For 10 years I did a government payroll as a teacher. So I understand what you mean for being a teacher. Yeah? I not go sit down here and say for whitewash anything about teacher salary. It's a priority. I'm happy that they don't meet the minister and the minister they take the matter to cabinet. May they sit down at table. Them black sit down at table. There's what you call a bargaining certificate.
Yeah.
Where they can get. When they go get that understanding there, and there was a time where Mr. Kuya said them with the Tawa say they want the salary. The Tawa, I didn't at the ministry. I watch, and able to talk nothing.
And you believe say them for increased
I
teacher?
did at the panel, and able to talk
You
nothing.
believe say them for increased teacher than salary?
No, of course. If there are resources for make teachers happy, why not? Right? I want to talk this way. If there are resources for make the other teacher salary improve on her considerably, why not? Because teachers are the backbone for this free quality education program. Trust me.
Okay. Mr. Kuyate, we end with you today. The last time I would end.
Yes,
so
the last time I would end.
So, una are the backbone to this free quality school education program and plenty other educational initiatives across the country. One of una key concerns as you don't raise the teacher welfare, then they always when they talk about the subsidy back we can come in delay, and also government in promise will be make say 3 of you biological picking if you don't serve over 20 years or so, you forget the opportunity for get free education. There are a lot of concerns around that. What's in on a message? What do you think say could be the best approach for me governments use for resolve the issues then?
You see, in all the presentation, I'm not talking about that scholarship. Because dead us. And the chief president will come on apart, no the be.
No.
Because
I not going to agree with that.
No, I give you reason why.
I will give you highlights on that.
Mr. Saki don't say government they don't engage the vice president and they will come back.
Yeah, that give the reason why I know the be. Not to so understanding.
Okay.
And it don't tell President Bill Tucker as soon as he take over 2019, got that proclamation. Understand? But the reason why SLTBDC will not even measure ourselves, who can go pan to ministry for that scholarship business. Understanding?
Mm-hmm.
Government, me don't tell we see it is difficult for them for implement them because for that teacher day for they start for do that day, they get for go na nurse it. For go somebody teacher they apply for that for them picking and they get for go na nurse it, for go verify if they picking and they na barrica picking, they don't even accuse teacher, they say so teacher they fraud the system all that in and so all them problem they need for solver for the teacher get the benefit and forget the Jenny teachers so they give it for qualify for do. They may say they go form a committee for looking to that for them with call. We don't after them take understanding. They don't left almost 3 years for President for power. So say we don't give up. Now coming to as last word for them with them call the hope. Say the teacher and welfare issue as the minister don't promise, then go look into them for them to start the negotiations. You understand? In terms of school fees subsidy, as I say, last year we will not get backlog here. At this first term of this academic year, they said don't make it for pay. Even next week, we will make it for all. Understand? So my last word here is the free quality education, as I say, get a lot of successes there. Understand? But the challenge is we don't say na yeah. Understand? Nothing then we would look forward for the government address them. Understand? Before President Bio in time the dawn. And we hope say whatever government come in 2028 after the elections, let them continue with the free quality. Whether the SAPP is still in power, we just ask them let them continue the free quality education. Or now government is kind of power, let them continue the free quality education because you get a lot of advantage for picking in this country.
Okay, Bami, you get the opportunity for saying the last word.
I tell plenty thank you to Mr. Kuyate and tell plenty thank you to the viewers them and the listeners and we listen to. I think we will talk to you tomorrow if we want to talk education. Plenty thank you.
Okay, Fambul, plenty thank you to you on joining at the radio line and also with Facebook page. Truth Media, we say thank you for being part of the conversation. Where today, we know say almost 8 years since government don't introduce the free quality school education program, and we need for track records and see everything government don't do, the development don't come successes and also the challenges the country. Well, the Western Regional Secretary will have put it together, commend the government for introduce the initiative, the foundational learning, with the part of all the free quality school education program and also the increment of teacher salary then and there are a lot of things about it. We also need to challenge the way the recruitment as teachers and as educational body they need to government for make conference out of us that some of the negotiations where they for the subsidies and that's the welfare of teachers. So till next week Thursday I will come back with another exciting reminder for you education program to knowledge and truth and forefather spread.
Education and free.
Education
and free.
Oh mama.
Education and free. Education and free.
Lamb making no separate. Say, but that double yourself, make things happen.